guys, you're welcome to Red Carpet Couture on Alto TV, where we talk about expensive red carpet fashion, not just fashion
just
generally.
Expensive fashion, give you fashion gist, tidbits, news, and gossip.
Yeah, and of course, I am Diana, and with me, I always have...
Rosimi Alabi. And you see what we did there?
Yeah, we basically like just introduced ourselves today.
Which is contrary to what we usually do. And I have my own reasons. I have no idea why she has hers, but I think I'm over my infatuation of Diana, so...
Yeah, you think you are. Word on the street.
I'm totally over my infatuation of you, girl. Take that down.
Okay, so we have loads lined up for you guys today. Yeah, so we have the fashion news, which will be coming up after the break. And of course, we have a guest.
I know, we have a guest in the house today.
Yes, a particularly really interesting guest. And I hear he has a mannequin.
Yeah, I feel that you guys are really gonna like this guest because there's a couple of things about him that raises a brow. There you go. You know when you hear something, you go, oh yeah, like, there's a couple of that for that today. So all of this and just a little bit more. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
All right, welcome back. It's still Red Carpet Couture on Alto TV. And this is the fashion news. Yes, where we give you juicy details on what's going on in the fashion industry. Yeah. So what do we have?
I'm just going to start by reading off the headlines and I'm just going to go into the gist proper. Yeah. But before I start reading off the headlines, I have to say, Diana, you are so popping today. She knows why I'm saying that.
Okay.
However, to the headlines. Now, the first topic for today is just in, see Beyonce's full Ivy Park collection.
Definitely.
And after that, we have Gucci to merge men and women's collection into one runway show. I have a lot to talk about on this one, by the way.
I have a lot to talk about on Beyonce.
You'll be fine. I have a lot to talk about that one. And then after that, we have Alice and Olivia to host a pre-Coachella See Now, Buy Now runway. I have a couple of things to say about that one as well.
Really interesting.
And one more, 90s fashion brands making a surprise comeback. And the last one, tailoring gets transformed for spring summer 2016. Oh, I skipped the actual last one.
Yeah, the actual last one is kind of interesting.
10 best menswear items in the world this week. So which one do you want to go first? I
think let's just start off with Beyonce.
I knew you were going to say Beyonce.
Queen Bee. So I have to start off with the Queen Bee, definitely. I mean, she's launching her own clothing line. It's kind of a casual clothing line.
I mean, even if you didn't really know, I mean, you must have heard or seen.
Sneak peek, kind of.
And I think just the words should give you, a little bit of information. Ivy Park.
Ivy Park.
Ivy Park.
Also, before the show, I was talking to Rotimi and I went, okay, so where do you think the name Ivy Park came from?
Her baby. It definitely her baby. It definitely her baby.
Blue Ivy. Yeah, and then it launches on the 14th of April.
What do you think about the collection itself?
The collection is amazing. I feel because anyone can wear it. And then the colors, you have black, you have white, you have gray. And then sometimes you have
like a
pink and blue.
Yeah, I think it's a very... I think it's I don't know what words you, but there's a lot of simplicity in it because you have like a lot of neutral tones and earth tones, and you have like straight lines and cuts, which is really great because it just makes it cut across every
exactly. So guys can wear black, can wear white, can wear gray, and then if they don't want to do the black, white, gray, they can go for blue. So ladies, if you don't want black, white, gray, they can go for
blue
pink.
Or pink. No, funny, we don't have that gender color thing anymore.
You think?
Yeah, no, those gender lines are blurring. Originally, it will surprise you to know that pink was originally the boys' color and blue was originally the girls' color for babies. But then, these things changed. Well, however, seeing that fashion lines are blurring, gender lines is also blurring and all that. So that blue-pink thing, like gender, it's not really there. It takes a real man to wear pink these days.
Okay, so if you're not sure of yourself, please don't rock pink. Just stick to blue, Okay.
All right, away from that, we are going to talk about Gucci to merge men and women's show into one runway show. I have a lot to say about this. Now, the creative director, Alessandro Michel, I've always admired his work, and then it's not surprising because it's not the first. Burberry has done this, so they're just following suit. Yeah, they're just following suit in Burberry's footsteps. However, the creative director is already known for casting a few male models in his female shows.
Yeah, exactly.
And a few female models in his male shows. And it brings me to the topic, to the gist of the guy. I was talking to Diana about
this he was talking to me about a guy who apparently...
There's this guy back in some time. He was termed the most beautiful man alive.
Stroke woman.
Yeah, stroke woman, I don't know. But then he's so pretty, as it were. He has like really beautiful feminine features and whatnot. That he's actually standard walking in male shows and women's shows. So he gets casted as female
and
for female shows and wears dresses and stuff. And then gets casted for a man's show and wears like pants and trousers and like jackets and all that.
But you know,
so odd.
But you know, the funny thing is, I would really like to see the fashion show where you have men and women fashion on display at the same time. Yeah, I think it has been always expected of Gucci to do something like this.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but bearing in mind that the merger, the idea of having male and female in the same runway is not new.
No, it's not new.
It's
definitely.
not new. However, it's not as rampant as it should be. So there's usually, there's usually the women's show, and they have the men's show after, or before. However, but I think this is going to be a great idea, and it also means more fashion lines are being, or more fashion boundaries are being broken.
Yeah, exactly. So the next story we have.
Away from that, we have Alice and Olivia to host the pre-Coachella collection.
Yeah, I'm sure most people.
See now by now.
Most people are wondering the Coachella. What are we talking about? It's a musical festival, and it takes place
is a music festival
in California. So it's like sort of music meets runway.
Sort of like music. Bless your soul, girl. Bless your soul, girl.
Yeah. So it's music meets runway. So see now, buy now. For me, that concept would be: you see, you like, you take, you buy.
Simple. You see now, you take. Yeah, which ideally is supposed to be like the point of any runway, because there's but then you get the whole
But this is on the spot.
This is like on the spot.
You see it, you buy it.
Exactly. And I'm not sure if there are going to be other brands. However, this pre-Coachella event is going to be in partnership with a very, very huge brand, Neiman Marcus.
Ooh.
Yes, Neiman Marcus. And Neiman Marcus is an amazingly big brand. So I'm personally going to keep my ear out for all of that, because I need to know, like, what's up, like, what's up. All right, away from that now.
Okay. Yeah,
I talk about,
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
Girl, before I talk about the headline, let me just talk about the headline. 90s making a comeback. 90s fashion making a comeback.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because with fashion, things just always come back.
Yeah, but darling, I'm not throwing shade, but I think the 90s was really not our most fashionable era. It really wasn't our most fashionable era. You could talk of the Victorian or the Elizabethan or the retro or the vintage, or even the hippie. No, the hippie's not a no. The hippie's a no. But then these eras have certain things that we always bring back, we always visit. However, the 90s with the bell-bottom pants,
I think we had a lot
oversized,
of
the baggy
joggers.
Yeah, there was a lot of sportswear.
Yeah, exactly.
And then virtually everything was oversized. I do not know.
A lot of sneakers.
A
lot of sneakers.
Yeah, it was like literally
sneakers everywhere.
Do you understand? Like, you have to be a real,
So apparently it's coming back.
It's coming back with a lot of brands like Fila, and Le Coq Sportif, which are brands that were really popular in the 90s. They're making comebacks with, at the same time, 90s themed apparel, which I'm very indifferent about, because we see a group of
male models standing, and then you're seeing.
You think, oh my God, are we in 1996?
And you're like, okay, so if the 90s is going to look like this, yeah, I think I'm digging it.
I don't know. Maybe for me, thinking back, other than people that I saw and myself, I dare say yes.
Jesus Christ.
And myself, I dare say, I do not have any fond fashion memories from the 90s. I do not. I mean, I'm not even going to say. Okay, for instance, let me paint you a scenario now. Now it's very cool to wear, trad and sneakers.
Yeah.
It's like the cool thing now.
It's cool, but it doesn't just go with everyone.
It doesn't go with everyone. Sometimes it's messed up. However, I did this in the 90s. I'm not even joking. I did this in the 90s.
Are you proud of it?
No.
Don't be proud of it.
The funny thing, as bad as it were, I have a picture of it, and I burnt the picture. I think it's the only picture.
Rotimi, you shouldn't have.
So you're gonna laugh at me?
Oh yeah, but that's why we have pictures like that, so I can laugh like this.
The trad was oversized, the sneakers were oversized.
Jesus Christ, what were you thinking?
I just looked like, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Anyway, like, oh, I'm hip.
No, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Okay.
And then moving away from that, tailoring gets transformed for summer spring 2016.
In fact, this particular story just took me aback. Why? Because I saw a lot of just different tuxedos, different kind of suits in different forms and different shapes. And there was this particular one I just didn't understand. I felt it was animal skin underneath.
I knew she was going to talk about that one.
And then you have, it's a lot. You have Gucci, you have Zegna,
Zegna. You know, I always
these really expensive tuxedos.
God bless you. Zegna was part of the tuxedo episode.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wasn't even going to talk about Zegna because it's a brand I love, but I can't pronounce the name. Anyway.
We don't pronounce the first name.
You do know that there's a first name for Zegna, right?
But we just most people prefer just say Zegna.
And that's it. So away from Zegna, there's a lot of other brands like Gucci, Emilio Pucci, Prada, Ralph Lauren, and they're doing a lot of tailoring for spring. Yeah. Which most of the time is usually featured in autumn-winter. It's usually featured in the autumn-winter collection. However, there's a lot of spring, but they've changed like this, the subtleties,
the colors,
soft cuts, colors. Yeah, lots of whites and some reds and some blues.
Green, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so this very neutral palette, pastel colors in some places. I think it's fun though. I think it's fun.
All right,
it's a fun take.
Yeah.
And moving away from that, we have the 10 best menswear items in the world this week. I'm just going to list this off for you because there's like not much to talk about it. So we have the Marks and Spencer Harrington jacket. We have the Clay and Bradley leather trainers. We have the Hackles and Olivia Spencer triple fennel candle. I do not know what that is, but I'm going to pretend it's an actual candle. Lanvin rucksack in leather, and I particularly love the name. I've always loved Lanvin. Do you love Lanvin?
Not really a fan.
Who doesn't love Lanvin?
I don't.
Moving away from that. The Barbour yellow Baydale jacket, Converse Jack Purcell leather trainers. I always hated Converse, I'm so sorry to say.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but maybe because you have big feet. I'm just saying, I mean, you're tall. Okay.
But there's Converse in my size, just so you know.
But
I just don't like them.
I think I don't know, I think it's a thing for tall people. Most tall people, Converse, I don't like Converse.
So away from that, the H&M lined blend Jargo trousers, the Converse Jack Purcell leather trainers, I mentioned that before, the Gucci leather bomber jacket, the Abassi Roseboro pinstriped blazer, and finally on this list we have the Brooks Brothers seersucker hooded shirt. However, Brooks Brothers, the Brooks Brothers is like it's almost like a luxury brand, where they've always had like expensive tailoring from Temural that I've read about them, which is so good. So it's not too far-fetched that it's on the list of the best men's items this week. Okay,
well, you know, thinking about this particular story, we're going to be coming back to it. Yes, we're going to be talking a bit about men's
We will be talking
wear.
about those. We're still going to leave like a fingers crossed thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so that's all we have on fashion news. We're going to go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be going straight to meet our guest.
Yes, meet the guest. I thought we were gonna hold them in suspense, but you said it. So
no, so
we're gonna meet the guest right after the break.
We'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to Recap Couture, and of course, I told you guys we have a special guest in the house, and his name is Jude Xzomo. Did I pronounce that well?
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah, and he's a wonderful designer. Apparently, the name of his brand is called Xzomo Couture.
No, Jude Xzomo Couture.
Jude Xzomo Couture.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your name and then Couture.
Yeah, my name, my surname, Couture, just me. So simple.
Okay, so that's really nice. All right, so let me just start off with asking you how it all started out for you. How did you go or move into the fashion industry? Did you just wake up one day and decide, I want to do fashion?
No. It all started earlier days of my life. I was a model. I was a brand ambassador for V-Mobile. Did I say brand ambassador? I was just an ambassador for V-Mobile for 6 months. But then I love fashion. I was a fashion model. Then my love for fashion, because I was wearing very good clothes.
Okay.
And some people do come to me and like, they want to buy what I wear, and I started going to the market, started like that, and my younger brother started, and as I met Jim Johnson, who took me through the world of fashion.
Okay, so I'm going to take you back a bit, because you said you were a model.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so in my mind or my imagination, when you say you're a model, were you like a lot more built then? Were you a lot more built then? Because you're quite chubby a bit.
This is a new me. This whole thing started like 3 years ago. I used to be the regular model guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
How tall are you? Just decided.
I'm 5'11.5", so I'm almost 6 feet.
Wow, it's really definite. All right, so we're going to talk about your brand.
Okay.
Where did the name? Why did you decide to name it after you? Because most people would prefer to name it after something that inspired them. Or would you say you yourself, you have been a huge inspiration to yourself, and that's why you called it Jude Xzomo Couture?
Okay, it's now the Xzomo brothers. Now it's not just Jude Xzomo in fashion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is Jude Xzomo, there is Jude Xzomo, and there is Michael Xzomo.
Oh.
Now, but when we started, we wanted to use habits. Good habit, bad habit, habits by Jude Ezomoh. Then there was need for us to merge by Linda KG because we had to do a show starting at 4 in 2008. So we had to come together, so we had to do Xzomo Brothers. And that's for me and John, we started fashion first. And as we went on, like, okay, let's split. He was using Jude Ezomoh, and I won't just go start using Xzomo because we're brothers. And I said, okay, Jude Ezomoh, Jude Xzomo, and Michael Xzomo came in, and so we have John. No, now let's go by age. We have Michael Xzomo.
Oh my God.
We have Jude Xzomo, and we have Jude Xzomo, and we're all doing fantastic.
Okay, that's wonderful. All right, so now you tailor, your brand tailors to the elites. So you have a particular target audience, am I right?
Yes.
All right, so how has that been in Nigeria? Because knowing the kind of, I'm not going to say it's bad, but knowing the kind of economy or the kind of country we have, how has that, like, have you been able to carry that on, catering to only the elites? Like, have you been accepted, or has that been for you so far?
Okay, one thing I know for sure is everybody must wear clothes. Rich, poor, middle class, whatever level you are,
okay,
you must wear clothes. Now, we started like when we were in school, so we've been through all the phases of human race, of ambience. So at a point in 2013, I started worshiping in a church where they were just real men.
Oh my God, real men.
Real men. And you know, I was in the youth church and I looked at them and these guys can't afford my stuffs. So I had to switch over to the adult church, and they were just the top MDs and CEOs you can see anywhere you walk into. So Jude Xzomo had to go back to the drawing board. It took us 3 years to be able to achieve what we have now. And we thank God we were able to do that. We suffered a lot though. Sometimes
the hustle was real.
Sometimes we are home 3 weeks. Nobody's calling us for anything. But because we put in so much to just achieve anything we do. Then at a point we say we're not going to do shirt anymore. Let's channel all the shirt energy into trad.
Okay.
So for us Jude Xzomo to make a shirt now, we must buy in a suit.
Oh, okay.
Tuxedo, because we're trying to, we cater for the general male itineraries, your evening, your office world. So we're not just a regular guy, you just put a call that you want to make something.
Okay, so I'm going to say something because the last designer we had on the show was also catering to guys alone. Why aren't you guys catering to women as well? What made you decide that, when it only wanted to do men's clothing alone, I don't want to do women's clothing? Why is that? Why can't you do for women as well?
Okay, the truth is, I'm actually a female designer by originality, because when I went to fashion school, the basic of fashion is female wear.
Yeah, so special.
You know, but in the business, you discover some things, and you that want to channel you want to pilot your plane, you know what route you want to go through, so that you don't have challenges, still facing the same challenges every time. Women are lovely, but they're troublesome, trust me. Hey girls,
So you're not into women's fashion because you feel women are troublesome?
Yeah, jealousy. Yeah, so many things.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I asked you. But all right, away from that, let's talk about the kind of fabrics you use. Okay, so you use really sophisticated fabrics. Fabrics like what kind? What kind of fabrics do you use? Okay,
me, I'm not one of those people. I'm not a Yoruba person. So when you call those names like Guinea, voice. Okay, not that I don't know how to buy very good voice, very good Guineas, but I am an Englishman in Nigeria.
Oh.
So I make use of cashmere, wool, and pure cottons.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Okay, this is cashmere.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, feel free. Now, really this is a Duchess fabric. It's the silk for female bridal stuffs. That's for shawl, lapels. It's silky. And this is the cashmere. This is the highest of male fabric you can find available in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's very expensive. So when you're making an outfit, you're not just putting a price tag on it because you feel you're important or you're big. how much work has been put into it, what's the level of fabric, what's the level of manpower and all, what have you done inside it?
Okay.
What have you done inside, how much work has been put inside the production? That's what you have to be able to use to value your product.
Okay, so did you make the shirt inside as well?
Yes, sir.
And the tie?
The bow tie.
What's the bow tie made of? That looks like
it's velvet.
Yeah. Yes, velvet. So how much does this go for? Like, let me just say your price range. So if I was going to, say I was a guy and I was going to make something like this, how much would it go for?
After valuing this, for now, we can say this can go for 75,000.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, did you hear that? Okay, so that's true, you cater to the elite.
But 75 for now, because we actually don't have some other things to make it go 200.
Oh, okay, so given with what you have.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's pretty lovely. All right, so what do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Do you see yourself doing more than just tuxedos and casual wears?
Not casual wears. Let's look at 3 years. Let's not look at 5 years.
Okay, realistically, though.
Yeah, so in 3 years' time, I see Jude Xzomo getting ready for a second flagship store.
Oh.
Because by the grace of God, I believe so much in God, and when there's hard work and grace, you explore. The amount of clientele we have right now, and we're able to save so much. We can get a store right now, and probably in Ikoyi or the mainland, anywhere God wants us to be. But in the next 3 years, we should be able to looking at, okay, we have 10 staffs now, let's take it to 15, because one of the brain behind Jude Xzomo is to empower people.
Okay.
So we need to employ more hands. We need to sell more clothes. So we're looking at having a store in Benin. I'm from Edo State.
Okay, so that explains. That's why I said, oh, I'm not a Yoruba guy. Are we going to see like runways, like you organizing fashion shows?
Yeah, more.
Your own
now, there are so many
works.
things, because fashion shows, exhibitions, workshops, a lot of fashion designers need to be educated about what we're doing. And we need to make the fashion in Nigeria an industry, because it's not yet an industry. But there's something that is new in Lagos that is shaking everybody. Those who have heard of it are scared.
Okay, so you cater to the political figures as well, and also entertainers. And you have worked, or you tailored to Osibanjo, the vice president, as well. How did you land that gig? I don't know, I'm just curious. Like, are there more like that we don't know?
No, Joseph was in the prison, and a cupbearer just said, I know someone in the prison.
Okay, this is more like a parable. Okay.
When I was in the youth church, I just used to look at people in the adult church, and I went to the youth church, adult church one day, and I was just like, okay, I can fit in here. He's my pastor, the right pastor. So I just saw him one day like, what do you do? Because I was actually waiting for someone that was talking to him.
Okay.
And I was well dressed though. So he said, what do you do? I said, I make clothes. He said, no, this fitted one. I said, yes, sir. He said, okay. And it started. Then he was not the vice president.
Okay.
But because of who he was already an ex-commissioner. I was scared, because that was like going to be my biggest break. So for a month, I was running away from him. Trust me. But one day I just went to him with an already made native, and I gave it to him. It was Val's Day. I gave it to him because there's a way I deliver my natives. Okay. I gave it to him, and it was like, everybody was just looking at, nobody gave him a gift in church that day. They must have dropped it in his house, but it was just a very good way to advertise yourself, just full branding, full packaging and everything. Because we deliver our natives like a pizza. It comes in a pizza box.
Okay, so well, I'll check that out.
But I don't know why I'm saying this on air.
Well, but I think you should. But so how do you get to advertise your works? Do you use like what most designers use, the social media?
Social media, because it's a social media era now, so everybody's on social media. Instagram, Facebook. I do Facebook in a lot.
Okay, so what other designers have you been able to work with?
I live with. I have a committee right now, or a community right now of 70 designers.
Wow.
All, sorry for Muslims, all Christians. There's a new development in Lagos now, in Nigeria. It's called the Christian Designers Hub.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
oh.
we had our first meeting, it was a black tie dinner at the Mall House, Sofitel Hotel, Ikoyi. It was, Silverbird came, some bloggers, but it was just favor, people were just coming up. People just saw this has never happened before in this part of the world. Everybody just keep coming. We're planning something very big. There's going to be so many things happening. So if you're talking about designers, I don't know, I can't mention names. I have them as brothers.
But are there designers like you look up to in the industry?
Yeah, there are. Be honest with yourself, yeah. The Okunere twins are still to me, they're still the pace setters in Nigerian fashion industry, because those boys, they are two. You understand?
Yeah.
They are very lovely, they are wonderful, they take their time to do what they do. Then I have Tyrell Gabriel, my brother.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, so finally, my last question is, we have a lot of young designers coming up in the industry. Do you have any sort of advice you would like to give young designers, what they should strive or what they should do to, gain an edge over others? Do you have a special advice tidbits for them?
There's one thing I do say to people: start small, grow big.
Okay.
But in tailoring, in fashion, people forget that the clothes must be sewn well. Normally, when you want to buy a TM shirt, we always take our time to look at the seams, the stitches, the everything. So when you're employing a tailor or a staff in your organization, you must be able to first check their ability to stitch very well. So wherever you're going to take a job to, wherever at all, it's going to be the embroiderer, it's going to be the buttonhole guys, because all these stores, a lot of us don't have them in our facilities. So if you're going outside, wherever you're giving your job to, you must make sure you're detailed. Because when you're detailed, your job speaks for itself.
All right, that's wonderful. That's a good advice. Remember, start small. Dream big, start small, like you said. All right, so Jude, it's been fantastic talking to you.
Thank you, Dan.
It's been fantastic. All right, guys, it's still Recap Records here. We're going to go for a quick break. Welcome back. It's still Recap Records here on RTTV, and we've come to the end of an amazing show.
Hey.
Yes, that's true. And of course, we had a wonderful guest.
I think I particularly liked him because he had so much energy. Like you could tell that he's really passionate about what he does, which is so cool. And then away from the guest, we've talked about little juicy details. Fashion news. Sadly, we've come to the end of the show. But do not despair, because salvation is here.
I knew you were going to say that again. You couldn't say that.
Get away. So you can always catch us. You can always catch up with the conversation, catch us with the show, and you can follow all our social media handles scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. And if you want to follow us on social media as well, you can follow, I will start with you. Yeah,
you can follow me on Instagram at Diana Ikpeme, on Twitter at Nini Polka. Don't forget, I've changed it.
Yeah, she has changed it because I was going to throw shade at her today again, but no need. Right, and you can follow me on Instagram as well, Rotimi Alabi, and Twitter, Rotimi Alabi. So it's basically the same thing, Instagram and Twitter, Rotimi Alabi, until we come your way again.
Yeah, I'm just going to say rock your tuxedos right.
Rock your tuxedos. I mean, there's like too many faux pas.
Yeah, exactly.
But till we come your way again, rock your tuxedos right and stay fabulous.
Bye
guys.